Alvarado, and for today's video, I will be doing our second activity in computer-aided design, which is this. We need to create these 6 figures with our own measurements. So without further ado, let's start. So for the first figure, we need to select the circle, or we can simply type letter C for the simple. Then for the specific radius, let's say 6. Okay, and then to create line from the center of the circle. So from this, from here to here, let's say with a measurement of 25 and degree of 90 to make it straight. Then okay, next is the horizontal line here, the measurement of 13 and degree of 0 to make it straight again. So next, need to create straight line here. So you need to find the midpoint of this line from here to here. Next is line again from the endpoint of this line to here. Then our next so we need to create a straight line here. So we need to start here at the end point, here at the midpoint rather of this straight line. And the measurement of 13 again, and with a degree of 100. Next is to find again the midpoint here. The midpoint of this line. Then we will connect to the center of the circle. Then last is line again from the endpoint of this line here. Then this quadrant with the 61 degree. So we're done for our first figure. So for the second figure, so we need to have a polygon. So to have a polygon, let's just type pol or polygon and then enter the number of sides, which is 6. And for the specific center of the polygon, let's see here, and square that circle. So let's use the radius of 15. Then in order to move this figure, you can simply click, then type move or M for move, and we just drag this down. Next is let's rotate this polygon. So in order to rotate this figure, you can just click and type RO, rotate. Then get the specific base point and then there. There. Let's move it again. Okay. Then next is we need to create a horizontal line here. We need to create horizontal line here and then vertical line in the center of this figure. Next is we need to create the circle inside this figure or inside this polygon. So first is find the midpoint or the intersection of these lines. So here, then let's say the radius of this circle is 6.5. Next, in order to create this the remaining two circles that we will put here inside this figure, we can just click this circle, then type C or CO for the copy, then point and let's say measure of or the length of this is 15,516. Then enter. Or next is just click again the circle, then CO for copy, then let's say 12.9610. Okay, so let's just remove the pattern that we will use earlier, which is these lines, or just click, then erase. Okay, so we're done with the second figure. So next is the third figure. So to create the third figure, we need to use a line, and then with a specific line. Let's say the length of this horizontal line will be 10. Zero degree. The straight line. Next would be we need to create a vertical line here at the midpoint. So so the length of this vertical line will be 5. There. Again. The degree of 9. Next would be we need to create a line here. So in order to create that, so from this endpoint, we will connect in this endpoint of vertical line. Next, this line again. From this, so tab, and we will use the degree of 22.5. So as we can see, there are some excess lines that we need to remove. So in order to remove that, you can type tr for trim. Then we will just select the lines that we need to remove, like this. So this one. So next, just click here, then delete. So the next thing that we will do is a mirror. So we will select this object, then type mirror. Then here, erase source objects, no. So next will be, okay, wait, let's do it again. Wait, sorry. Okay. Wait again with line. Specific point. Just next is this line to this will be so we will remove the excess. As before, 3, and select the object. And go next would be the mirror. Go select, then type mirror, mi for mirror, then specific, let's say select ortho mode, so that we will make sure that it is straight. So erase source objects, no, then skip. Next will be we need to create a multiple figures like this. So in order to do that, we need to use the array, which is the polar. So select this object and then type array, select the array point. Next, with the specific point, So select this point, and then we will change the items 8. So there you go. Next that we will do is we need to make a line in every end point of this figure, like this. There. Remove the next. Next. And there we go. So the next thing that we will do is, in order to resize this figure, so we need to select this figure, and then you can simply type scale there, and then specific point, let us say 2. There we go. So next thing we will do is select again, and then let's move this figure here. Okay. So there you go. So we're done with the third figure. So the next thing that we will do is the fourth figure. So for the fourth figure, we need to create a we need to use rather a circle. So first type the C, then let us say this radius will be 15. Next is we need to use an offset, so that we need to create a circle inside of this circle. So the first thing that we will do is type the command O for offset, and then select the object. Then say 1.5. Then there you go. Okay, let's move it first. Select the object and then type M for move. The next will be, next thing we will do is we need to create a vertical line inside of the circle. So to do is here, and then or to move, so that we will make sure that it is straight line. Next that we will do is the line again. So from this endpoint, need to make a slant line here. So say the length of this would be 15 and the degree would be 45. Okay, next so we do that again. So the length would be 15 again, and then 45 degree. Next we will do it here at the opposite side. So midpoint, say the length of this would be 15, and the degree that we will use here will be 135 degrees. Next, we will do that again, 15 and then 135 degrees. So there you go. So the next thing that we will do is we will create a 4 circles. So first, to create a circles, let us say that this radius would be 6. Then offset again, select, okay, 1.5. Then so after that, the next thing that we will do is to create a 3 more circles like this. So in order to do that, we will just select this object and then copy, CO for copy, and then select this, say it's the ortho mode. Next is again, copy, and then for this line. There you go. So the next thing that we will do is do a line inside of these circles. So first, here, like this line, you just remove the ortho mode. So the length of this would be 6, and then the degree would be 45. Next, so we will do that on these 3 remaining circles. So line again, check, 6 and 45 degrees. Next, for the circle, okay, 6 and then with a degree of 135 degrees. So for the last, here, 6 line and then 135 degrees. So there you go. Wait, we'll just correct this and then 9 6 with a 45 degrees. There. So next thing that we will do is we'll move this circle and connect with these lines. So first, select, then select and then move here. Here. Next, move move, wait, move. Okay. Next, select, then move again. Then select and move. Yeah. So there you go. So as we can see again, there are some excess lines and here that we need to remove. So in order to do that, we will just trim it again. So trim as objects. Like that, excess lines. Trim. So for the fifth figure, we need to use a rectangle. So rect for the rectangle, and then point. Let us say this measure would be 15. Okay, next. The next thing that we will do will be we need to create a slant line or the diagonal line here inside of this rectangle. So let's use the auto mode to that. Make sure that there. So for the same time, and then we will need to use the offset to create a multiple lines here. So first is type the offset, then specific, three or two. Again, take the object and then let us say the measure of this would be 3 or 2. Next, We will repeat that. Offset 2, then 2, and 2. Same with this one. Okay. 2. Okay, then, so there are some excess lines that we need to remove, so we need to type the trim to remove this excess. Repeat the process until all the excess will be removed. And the excess lines. And then we need to move this figure. So select, then move. Okay, restate. To resize this figure. Say and we're done with our fifth figure. So for the last figure, which is the sixth figure, we need to use first the circle. So with the command circle, we will simply type C. Then with the radius of say 15. Then so we just move first key. Next, so we will use offset to create a circles here inside the circle. So first is for the measurements, let's say 5. It's too big. Yes. Again. So let's say 3. Then again. X. Okay. Next is we will create a vertical line here at the center of this circle. Next would be we will remove this side of the circle because these are the excess or unnecessary lines and objects. So we will trim. next will be we will create a line here, a measure of 15 again, and then we will do, or we will repeat it again until here. And the line here, B midpoint, in again. Next, is we will remove, we will remove the excess lines here. So trim it again. And then after that, we will select this subject, and then in order to create the sixth figure, we will use the array, which is the array polar, and select the point. There you go. And then we will change the items into 4. So to finish this sixth figure, we will just resize this one. Resize. So we're using command scale, and it's good. Scale, at least 1, or at least so let's move this. Let's move this one. And align here. So we're done. So these are the 6 figures. So thank you guys and bye.